Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Tracy with JDL Threads, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is we are going to be embroidering us a Christmas beanie, everybody. So if this is your first time here, welcome everybody. If it's not, welcome back. What we're going to be needing today, our supplies, is of course one beanie that I have already inside out, but we're going to be needing one beanie. We're going to be using some sticky back stabilizer, some water soluble stabilizer, or aqua topping as some people call it. And then today I'm going to be using my 8-in-1 frame to make this design on my cap, because it's just a little bit bigger than a 5x5, and I didn't want to shrink it down. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, so that's why we're going to go with this one today. So come on over to the table and let's get it hooped up. Okay everybody, so all we're going to do is we are going to just set our frame this way on the table. I'm just going to go ahead and peel back my sticky stabilizer, and I'm going to stick it onto my 8-in-1 frame with the sticky side up, like so. I think I'm going to try to get it like more in the middle with half and half on each side there. And all you want to do is just make a little bit come over the corners. So I think I'm just going to press this down, and I'm going to cut this piece off because we just want just enough to stick on the side of this frame here, from here to here, just enough to stick on the sides. Then we have our hat turned inside out, because when we are trying to sew on the bill of the hat on the outside, the hat has to be inside out. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my hat on my sticky stabilizer like so, and I'm going to press it down. And as you can see, I have my pins in my hat because I want to make sure that my design is going to fall right in between there when I take it to the RICOMA machine. Okay, and then the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some paper clips. Here they are. I got to be finding everything. Paper clips on the side to hold my hat in place. And I just picked these up from Walmart. A whole bunch of these little clips just for the 8-in-1 frame. You can use the bigger ones if you want. I'm just going to use these smaller ones. Now for when you do hat embroidery, you don't want to really use these because they don't have that part that, like the ones that come with the machine, that bend down here instead of coming out straight, and that would maybe interfere with your embroidering. So I don't really like to use these on the hat. The baseball caps when I'm doing those, but any other of the frames, the embroidery hoops, I will use these sometimes, but I am going to use these today. So we have our sticky stabilizer stuck down to our hat. We have our clips on the side to hold our hat in place. I've got my pins to see where my design is going to fall on my cap. And so now let's go on over to the embroidery machine where we can get this loaded up and get this design stitched out. Okay everybody, so we are over to our embroidery machine, our RICOMA MT1501, and all we're going to do is we're going to put in this 8-in-1 frame hoop just like we would do any of our other hoops. We're going to just slide it in under the bar. Like so. We're going to make sure we hear it click. And then we're also going to make sure that our hat is underneath our embroidery arm down there because we do not want to sew our hat together. So that looks pretty good. And actually, I was going to just take it and try to fold it back up this way. Yeah, I can do that. And then that should keep it out of the way. Because with this hoop here, it is just seemed like it's going to pull a little bit down there because the hoop is a little bit wider. And I don't want to have any problems with it catching underneath the bottom. So I'm just going to pull it back this way and just, all I'm going to do is I'm going to embroider here. So that should be fine. Everything is out of the way. Nothing's underneath the embroidery arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my trace now. And make sure that my design falls in between my two pins. That's where I want it to fall. So here we go. And you see that it is a little bit higher on my pin up here. So I'm going to just push it down just a little bit. And we're going to do another trace. And I think I could actually just go down just a little bit more. And let's do our slow trace one more time. And you see it fell right over that pin. So that's good. And it's just a little bit, still a little bit above my pin here. But I think that's fine. I don't really want to shrink the design down any smaller, so we're going to go with that. Adding my topping. So I think I'm just going to take my little pink clips here and I'm going to clip them to the sides so that my topping doesn't move. Okay, now let's get started. All right, everybody, and with that, my embroidery is all done. So let me just clean up my trims and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, everybody, and there you have it, our nice reindeer Santa Claus embroidered beanie. Looks so awesome. Got this designs off of Creative Fabrica. It was 2 designs that I merged into one, and that's just the beauty of embroidery. You can just do whatever you like, and there it is. Isn't it so amazing? All right, guys, so this concludes the end of my video. Again, please like, share, and subscribe for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.